Woo! Wow. That's a workout. Go ahead and give it a rotate. Rotates like it should. Yes, freedom. All right. Well, in chapter 240, today is the V8. We will be taking care of the V8 today so that we can get this process started, people. We have been waiting for bearings because if, let's see here, if you have a 5.3 and you have the same size main caps all the way across, you do need to get the right bearings. I got small block Chevy bearings with this motor, and these are the bearings that actually go with it. These thinner ones with the sleeve caps right here that go in the middle for your thrust. So I'm gonna put those there. I'm gonna show you what the wrong stuff looks like. This would be the wrong stuff. So you got these two sets, which don't even fit my crane journals, by the way. These are too small, they don't even fit. And these are too wide. These are what came with the engine. I can't use these because they're too wide. I believe these go on the front side, the crank pulley assembly side of a small block 350 and up. I don't know. I don't know what goes besides the 350, but I know that's for a small block 350 because my local machine shop helped me out with this and got it taken care of with those. So we're going to take these caps out really quick. We're going to throw these bearings in. We're going to get ready to drop the crank in and plastic gauge it. And then we're going to get ready to send it, really. Get the crank, clean the crank off, drop the crank in, put plastic gauge on the crank. We have our red plastic gauge cut out for the crank. We were going to get green, they were sold out. Red will work. Get your plastic gauge on. Alright, I have single-handedly printed out the degrees of rotating and the tightening order of the torque. And I'll go ahead and take it to about the angle that 80 degrees is. 80 degrees is your first torque, and then 51 degrees is your outer torque. I'm not lubing anything down right now because we're not ready for that. I'm not putting any Loctite or anything like that on. It's 15 degrees. And then we'll go ahead and turn it to about right there. Alright. About right there. Alright. Now we break some all loose. Build motor. You ready to put it together? You put it together? We will disassemble it. And as you can see for this side, for number 3, the bearing that has the thrust walls on it, it came out to basically a .015. It's a little bit bigger than a .002. So I will take that. That is healthy. That'll work for me, and we'll just keep on going. And we'll pull the rest off, and we'll take a look at the rest of the gauges. Number 5 came in at right over 2,000. Number 4 came close to, it's actually bigger than .002. It's the same as number 1. In the middle, we have right at 2,000s, a little over 2,000s. Number 2 is probably the worst one. It's right at 2,000. And number 1, we're just a little over 2,000 as well. So we're good to go. I'm gonna go ahead and throw some lube on it, clean this plastic gauge off, and start tightening it down for the last time. Metal lube. Get all that on there nice and good. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Flowing. And then just be generous. We're gonna make a lot of power, so we want to make sure all this is distributed nicely, exactly how you want it. Number 5 points this way, the rest of them point vice versa. Pretty simple stuff, don't be an idiot. 5 points this way. 4, 3, 2, 1. Give them the tap. We'll go ahead and tighten all these in. We dip all of our hardware in oil. Pretty sure already got these. We're gonna get them again just to be safe. All right, we'll go 15 pounds again. This time we will go 15 pounds and then torque all of them. So here comes the twin turbo. Oh yeah. $15 foot-pounds, 80 degrees on the first set, 51 degrees on the second set, 15 foot-pounds. degrees, or 15 foot-pounds 80 degrees, 15 foot-pounds 51 degrees. Oh, yeah. Woo! Wow, that's a workout. All right, remember, 15 foot-pounds 80 degrees. I printed it out off Google. 15 foot-pounds 51 degrees. Go ahead and give it a rotate. Rotates like it should. Now we'll throw the side bolts in. Alright, we got 10 millimeter bolts that should be RTV'd before they go in. It is surely worth ruining a tube of RTV to get this thing up and going. Alright, these bolts here I just got done doing at 18 foot-pounds. 18 foot-pounds. I already thrusted the crankshaft forward and got that all set before I started tightening it down off video. I wasn't thinking about video, you know, at the time, so I think it was in between 5 and 7 thousandths. So everything's good to go on that. It's about time to go ahead and get it lubed up and get these rods mic'd out and see what the plastic gauge says for those. You will take the piston ring. You will simply put it in there for now. And a little trick that I saw is that you will use a piston to push it down level. Put the little cap down here, take the piston, to get it in there nice and level. Now when you put the piston in there, you get it nice and level, so you get an accurate reading. That being said, we're going to check our gap on the piston ring. That will be all for now and for tonight. I will save the rods for the next video, or at least completing the rods, because only 2 of them have been installed thus far. The crank and everything else is installed the way it should be, and we are on the right path. Hopefully this will be wrapped up very soon. If you have subscribed lately, thank you for your support. If you have not subscribed yet, make sure you do. If you like this video, make sure you give it a big thumbs up, and thanks for watching.